Alright, we're going to do another little live cast here. I am at the Polynesian Resort, and one of our favorite resorts here on Disney property. The theming is just beautiful here, and never stayed here because it's not cheap, but it is a nice resort. So it's fun to come and do a little resort hopping, especially kind of midday when you're at Magic Kingdom and you need a little bit of a break. This is kind of a nice relaxing place to come to. So, and this is one of our favorite areas, me and Dean. Oh, interesting. Might have just knocked it out of widescreen mode. So, anyway. So yeah, this is one of our favorite areas to come to. It's just kind of lakeside here. Got some nice tables. We usually get a Dole Whip here because the Dole Whip area at Magic Kingdom can often be pretty packed. So, all right, let's go front mode again. Okay, somehow I got that. Not sure how to. It's in widescreen mode again. Alright, I see says a couple people are on. I haven't seen any comments yet, so. Oh, hey. Our Theme Life, how you doing? Hey, Mary Ellen Clark, I see you on here. Wow, you have a place to yourself. Yeah. This, now let me get this mode right on this gimbal. This is at the Polynesian. It's right outside Captain Jack's, I think, is the quick service restaurant here. A lot of people usually go on the other side of these planters over here and are kind of fighting for tables, and a lot of people, little secret, just come a little bit, just walk a little bit further, and typically this area here is completely open. Captain Cook's? Oh, okay. Captain Cook's. I get that mixed up. So yeah, so if you're ever here and this is just a really pretty place to sit. It's got a little waterfall, nice music piped in. It's usually got a nice breeze flowing through here if the weather is good. So yeah, so that's Miss Flipper 97. Thank you for clarifying that. I couldn't remember what the name of that was. So anyway, yeah, so just a little tip: if you ever come to the Poly and are looking for tables, don't fight over tables where everybody else usually goes. Just come over here and you'll find a good table. Alright, I'm going to do a little walking around. I told Dean I was going to do a little live stream from the Polynesian. And again, I was at Magic Kingdom. Let's see, what park, our Theme Life, what park are you headed to later, if any? Yeah, Mike, I was at, Mike or Jen. Or Mike and Jen. I was at Magic Kingdom this morning, did a little live stream from there, so I thought I would take a bit of a break and jump the monorail and head on over to the Polynesian. So that's where I'm at now, but the plan is to head back to Magic Kingdom because I do have Fast Pass there yet. So anyway, nice walkway down here. Always impressed with the Polynesian. Be curious to see how the stream holds up here, because with each new place, I guess we get to find out how good the cell tower signal is. Theme Life. It's Mike. Okay, hey Mike. I just saw some pics earlier. Been busy at work, so I didn't see them right away. That's fine. Like I say, it's pretty much a regular work day for everybody. I took a couple of vacation days, so just to break away for a little bit. Weather's been really nice here today. Let's see. Kristen says reception is great so far. Good. It's good. I haven't gotten any red lines yet. Yeah, I think somebody said the weather or the temperature was 72, so that's just perfect. 72. The sun's out. Just a light breeze. So it feels really good. Disney therapy is the best. I know. In fact, when I talked to my wife earlier, she said, "Well, are you feeling refreshed?" And I said, "Definitely, for sure." And then my truck's a 7.3. Oh, okay, wow. So, yeah. And I don't think they projected it was going to be that high today, so a little warmer than even what the projection was, so that's good. So my wife says, "Well, is 3 days going to be enough?" And I don't know. I said, "Sure," but then I thought later, wait, was that maybe an opportunity to go for a couple more? No, I better not. Actually, the pass holder deal was only for this week. Mary Ellen Clark says, "I would take that 73 over our 17. Ooh, okay, yeah. If I heard correctly, I think Minneapolis is single digits today, so a little bit of a cold spell hanging on there, although it's supposed to warm up pretty good. So I'm just going to walk along the back here. Let's see. Kristen says, "Is there really ever enough time at Disney World?" I know, isn't that true? People say, "Do you ever get tired of that place?" And no, actually I don't. So you need to stay around for a resort. Yeah, that really kind of killed me. That I even looked at how long or how much it would be to just extend the stay till Friday, and the Pop Century price doubled at least. So. Plus, I don't have a whole lot of extra vacation, so this is about the right time. You can see my shadow there. Anyway, this is always a real peaceful area, the walkway between the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. And I think when Josh and Jen, I think they walked this path when they've done the resort to resort tour. I told Dean I was going on, but I know he was juggling a meeting with somebody, so yes, the music around Poly is so peaceful. Yeah, it's I think that's one of the secrets of Disney and what they do well is just piping all the music in. They do a real nice job of that. Anyway, so this is the beach area. Okay, now I'm getting the red line, save my signal. So I may have to. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to walk a little bit more. Richard, where do you want to meet at 5? Oh, okay. So you're going to come on down. Well, you know, we could. I'm game. If there's a place you're interested in going to, I could trek over. I do have, but like I said, one fast pass for something. Although that doesn't help you probably. Over at Magic Kingdom. So if you're interested in trekking on over there, we could do that. Or if there's some other place you're interested in, my schedule is very flexible. I'm sorry if it's pixelating, guys. I am getting red lines as I get away from the resort here. Hello, Sophie Peach. Hi. Glad you could join us for a bit. This is Epcot Bob. I'm Dean's brother. Dean is really the one who has this channel, the Dreamers Empire YouTube channel. So he gave me his sign-on credentials because he's got a lot more subscribers, because he's promoting the channel more. So when I go live, I'm just using his channel. Now this little pathway goes back to, I think it's a luau celebration or something that they do. I'm not sure how often they do it. Never done it myself. This is a cool area back in here. I'm not sure if this is the kind of the waiting area as you go in there, but it's usually nobody back here. Alright, well, lost the connection there for a bit, so I'm not sure if anybody dropped off there. It all of a sudden turned red and it said reconnecting. So again, so my recommendation is, if you're going to do a lot of live streaming at Disney, sounds like T-Mobile's the way to go. Yeah, good. So I'm glad I didn't lose there. I just Came back, said tried reconnecting, not successful. Do you want to retry? I said yes, retry. So then it came back. So I'm going to head back towards the Polynesian here. I was kind of heading towards the Grand Floridian, but as I got a little ways away, the signal got bad really quick. So anyway, beautiful, like I said, beautiful weather today. Low 70s. Really enjoyed. I know it's supposed to get a little cooler the next couple days, especially Thursday, the day I go back. I think the high is only like 51 or something, so taking advantage of the nice weather today. All right. So you done with your meeting, Dean? You have to let me know. Again, the gimbal seems to be holding up pretty well. It's blinking blue. I'm not sure what it means. I probably should look and see if the gimbal would try to tell me that the batteries are low, but I don't think they are. I charged it up last night and I haven't used it that much. Studios. Yeah, we could do that. Want to meet at 5 right by the entrance there? That would be, I was not sure I was going to even make it to the studios this time, but I want to, so yeah. Let's do that. Let's see, Kristen Jones, what made you choose Pop Century? Well, they had a deal going on for the value resorts, and we prefer Pop Century as opposed to the All-Stars. I think they've got their own bus service there, and so it's not as much for large groups of people, more for individuals, so we're kind of partial to Pop Century. Sophie Peach says your subscribers are increasing every. Oh, cool. Okay. Like I said, I'm on Dean's YouTube channel, so so it's not really mine, but I know Dean will be happy to know that his subscribers are increasing. Oh, Old School Dan. Hi from the UK. How you doing? Again, this is Bob. I'm Dean's brother, Epcot Bob on the Resort TV 1 streams. And I took a short trip down to Florida for a few days, taking advantage of a pass holder room discount deal. So, Sophie Peach, I love Pop Century. I'm losing connection again. I'll be darned, and I'm right next to the building here. Works hard for MK3. Hello, sneaking hard at work. Okay. Yeah, I know the sentiment. Works hard for MK3. I've done that many times. I usually find a... okay, now I get this good signal. I usually find a room, one of our breakout rooms, and close the door and participate in the stream for a little bit. Hard to do it with everybody there. Lost connection. Yeah, hopefully it's just came back. The red line is gone. In my office, okay. I don't have an office. In fact, we used to have cubicles so I could get away with it more. But now, let's try walking in the building here. We used to have cubicles, but now we've got this supposed kind of open areas that's supposed to be all the rage now. I don't like it. Everybody kind of sits in a bullpen-like area, so that's no fun. So, Old School Dan, what's the weather like in the UK this time of year? Are you guys real cold like we are in Minnesota, or maybe a little more mild than that? Of course, in Florida here, it's beautiful today. It's cold. Hailstone. Oh, interesting. This is always a nice area. The Grand Atrium area of the Polynesian. They used to have a cooler thing in the center here, big waterfall, but we removed that, so now it's just a little floral rock, little fire, or little waterfall. So I'm going to walk out the door here. They got a really cool waterfalls out here too. So you see how the stream holds up. I did get one red line when I was inside there. So and there's a really pretty waterfall. Let's see, Kristen Jones, what do you think about the changes to FastPass? You know, I'll be honest, I like the old system better. Even though you can change them on the fly with the app, it just seemed like you had more opportunities for the big ticket rides. Because boy, I seem to remember being able to get test track FastPasses sometimes, you know, 3-4 a day. So I think that's the biggest thing I don't like that they changed, is the limited amount of FastPasses that you have for the big items. So all in all, I like it less, to be honest. Works hard, Brain Peter. I agree. Yeah. I think that's just to me that's the biggest downfall of it, is there's just not that many of them. And the big ticket rides they're always so busy, so you almost have to have a FastPass to make that work. So let's see, Sophie, I don't like the restrictions. Yeah. Yep, and you're restricted to, I think, one of the big ticket rides, and then 2 of the lesser ones, and then once you've used your 3, I think you're done. I'm not sure if they ever let you do more than that if it's not real busy, but I know I've tried to go more, and they usually say your FastPass allotment is up for the day. So let me come around to the other side here. Yeah, 3 per day, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't either. This is really a pretty setup here, isn't it? Put a lot of work into this. Anyway, I do really... Oh, I'm sorry about the piece of the gimbal shows up on the lower right-hand side of the screen. I'm sorry about that. For some reason, YouTube Live switches my phone to wide-angle mode. And I don't usually use wide-angle mode, and I can't figure out how to get it to not do that. So I'm going to have to maybe do a little research. So you see the gimbal showing up in the lower right, just ignore it. I think the focus tries to stay in the center of the screen, so I don't think that's going to goof the focus up at all. Okay, good. Hardly notice it? Okay, that's good. Alright, I think I'm going to walk back in and then walk out the poly to the right for a little bit, and then I probably won't stay in the stream real long. Let's see. We don't mind the gimbal. Okay, good. I was trying to do a little live streaming yesterday without the gimbal, and it definitely is a lot more bouncy without it, so I think having a little bit of the gimbal show up in the lower right hand of the screen is better than what it looks like without the gimbal. Now this is a cheaper gimbal than what Josh uses. They use the Smooth, which is a really a nice gimbal system. This one, it smooths out most of it. You get a little bit of bounce as I'm walking here, but sure, much better than just holding the phone myself. So this is a nice area to walk through too. Oftentimes what I do is if I come into the Transportation and Ticket Center and park, and it looks like the transportation going into Magic Kingdom is really, really packed, like a lot of people waiting to get on the boat or on the monorail, I'll just do the quick walk over here to the Polynesian and go upstairs and catch the monorail from the Polynesian over to Magic Kingdom. So you get a nice peaceful walk like we're doing right now, and there's usually not that big a line. So little tip there, if you don't want to jam in with the masses coming over to Magic Kingdom from the Transportation and Ticket Center. All right, Mary Ellen Clark, great tip. Okay, glad that, hopefully that'll be helpful. Try that sometime. It's and again, I just love the peaceful walk down these paths, so to me it just kind of helps before you're going to go deal with the big crowds at Magic Kingdom. So.
Michael, this way.
I think I'll walk down this way, and I don't think I've ever been down this path. I think the sun is setting. You can see it behind me, casting the shadow. So. Yeah, this is a kind of a pretty area in here too. Again, I'm holding the gimbal down a little bit just to keep that lower right hand side of the screen clear. Here's one of the pools here. It's not the main pool, it's kind of a quieter one. And it looks beautiful, and it is beautiful today. It's just a perfect day out. A little spoiled. It's going to be hard to go back to the frozen tundra. All right, I think I'm going to walk out to the, yeah, it's quiet. I hear a little bit of the background music, but I don't think there's any speakers right by here. All right, I'm just going to walk out to the open area here, then I'll probably end the stream. So far it hasn't redlined as I walk through here, so hopefully it's holding up. The only thing I notice is when I rewatched them later, they're a little more pixelated than I thought they should be. Weather is 34, or 1C in the, oh, okay. 34, that's not bad. I mean, for Minnesota, that's actually warm for us this time of year. Once it warms up to the 30s after our cold snaps, it really feels warm. You used to be able to book fast passes 90 days in advance if you were staying at a Disney resort. Now it's only 60, unless you pay 50. Oh, I didn't know they had a pay option, Kristen, for that. Huh? So they got a pay-to-play option going here at Disney. I know they've resisted that in the past, and I know some of the other theme parks do it, like Universal. You can get the paid fast pass. So now it's basically impossible to get on certain rides like Flight of Passage without paying extra. Yeah, I noticed that. When I planned this trip, it was about a month out, and there was nothing available for Flight of Passage, and I don't think there was even anything available for the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train ride either. So anyway, this is a nice path up here. I'm not going to go too far up. There's some people sitting up there, so I don't want to make them uncomfortable. Now, one other question I have, I'll do this before I leave the stream. So these are the bungalows that they built, the Bora Bora bungalows. And I'm sure it's nice for people who stay at them, but to us, it really blocked the view. So I don't like them. But I guess they were looking to make more money. So, especially when you're sitting on the beach there. It used to be such a nice view. Full of spiders, I heard. Ooh, really? Interesting. I wonder if it's from being on the stilts above the water, if they just like to build their spider nests in there. For DVC. Is it DVC? Okay. So vacation club members only. Yep, so there are the bungalows, and used to have such a nice view across the lake there, and now they block them. I was checking, and you know, it's so expensive to stay at a place like the Poly or at the Contemporary or the Deluxe resorts. But I actually see that DVC, there's a lot of DVC resale sites where you can buy weeks and stuff, and it looks like you can get a better deal sometimes there. Alright, well, my connection is, oh, it is DVC, okay. My connection is starting to, as I get away from the resort here, my connection is starting to go bad, so I think we'll just do one more sweep of the... Oh, you used it before, Mary Ellen Clark? Okay. Yeah, I've thought about doing that if I ever wanted to try a stay at the Contemporary or something. You know, see, at least you could get it for, instead of $550 a night. I've seen it. I had seen it for, you know, in the $250 range. So it's expensive still, but at least maybe doable. Yeah, much cheaper. Yeah. So it sounds like that's the way to go, is to, and then you wouldn't do it in the Contemporary itself. I think that would be in Bay Lake Tower, because I know Bay Lake Tower is a vacation club resort. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream. Not sure how much battery I got left here, so little Polynesian stream. Nice here, we like it. It's a nice place to come and relax. Kristen Joan, thanks for sharing your Disney day. Yeah, you're welcome. Sophie Beach, no! Yeah, well, I definitely don't have the Mary Ellen Clark, thanks Bob. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I just don't have the stamina that Josh has, who can go for 3 to 4 hours. Hey Bob, I'm here but can't listen right. Oh, okay. Hey Nick, Magical News Live. Old School Dan, don't go. You need a catchphrase. Me and Dean were talking about that this morning. So I charged Dean with coming up with that. So his first idea, Old School Dan, thanks Bob. Yeah, no problem. Glad I could bring a little stream. I was talking to Dean this morning, and he says, I don't know, maybe you could just yell Epcot really loud. So I don't know about that. So all right, I'm selfie mode for the sign off. So Bob, have a Bob-tastic day. Okay, it's got to be something with Epcot in it though. So all right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. So thanks for joining me for this short stream. I'll post it so it goes on. Richard will be in touch here and figure out a place to meet. Right now, tentatively, I'll just plan on being at Hollywood at 5, so that sounds good to you. So, all right, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining.